What happens when a gamer spends years building a reputation as a pro and then gets caught cheating? Some of these players had fans, teams, sponsors, and serious competitive careers. But one mistake completely changed everything. Today, we're counting down 5 gamers who got caught cheating. And trust me, number 1 might be the most unbelievable way to get exposed. Number 5. HUNDEN. Let's start with a case that's slightly different, because this wasn't a traditional aimbot or wall hack. Nikolai HUNDEN Peterson became one of the most controversial figures in Counter-Strike after abusing the infamous CSGO coach bug. The exploit allowed coaches to place their camera in locations they normally shouldn't have access to, giving their team information about the opponent's movements. And that information could completely change a round. HUNDEN was eventually punished by ESIC, and his case became part of one of the biggest competitive integrity scandals in Counter-Strike. What makes this case interesting is that it shows cheating isn't always about installing some obvious hack. Sometimes it's about deliberately abusing a competitive bug to gain information you're not supposed to have. And when millions of viewers are watching professional esports, even a small, unfair advantage can destroy trust.
Number 4. Emilio. Imagine you're playing a professional CSGO match. Everything is going normally, and then suddenly, the game tells everyone watching that you've been VAC banned. That's exactly what happened to Joel Emilio Mako during a Fragbite Masters match in 2014. During the live match against Hellraisers, Emilio was suddenly removed after receiving a VAC ban. The moment became infamous because it happened right in the middle of a professional match, in front of viewers and commentators. Emilio disputed the circumstances, but he was subsequently banned from CSGO events. Years later, the incident remained one of the most memorable examples of an anti-cheat system intervening in a live professional match. And honestly, there might be no worse timing. You don't get caught after the tournament, you don't get exposed by a suspicious clip days later, you get banned while you're literally playing on stream. Number 3. KQLY. Before Fortnite dominated the internet, Counter-Strike had already experienced some massive cheating scandals. One of the biggest names involved was Hovik KQLY Tovmassian, a highly regarded French professional player who was competing for Titan. In November 2014, KQLY received a VAC ban from Valve. The situation became even more serious because KQLY later admitted that he had used cheating software for a week, although he maintained that he had not used it during competitive matches and disputed accusations that he had cheated at LAN events.
Number 2. Forsaken. This might be the most ridiculous cheating story on the list because he wasn't caught by some mysterious investigation months later. He was caught during a LAN tournament. Nikhil Forsaken Kumawat was playing for Optic India at the 2018 Extremesland Asia Finals in Shanghai when tournament administrators became suspicious. They inspected his computer and discovered cheating software. According to reports, when administrators examined the PC, Forsaken attempted to close and delete the suspicious program, but the file was recovered. The result? Optic India was disqualified from the tournament. And the story didn't stop there. ESL India later found the same cheating software associated with his computer from the ESL India Premiership Fall Finals, and ESIC eventually issued Forsaken a 5-year ban from ESIC events. He later apologized for what happened and acknowledged the damage caused to his teammates and organization. This case became legendary in esports because of how directly he was exposed. There was no complicated theory, no months-long investigation, and no mysterious evidence. Tournament officials were right there. They inspected the machine, found the software, and the entire team paid the price. And now, number 1, Jarvis. If you know Fortnite, you've probably heard this story. Jarvis Kotri, better known as FaZe Jarvis, was a hugely popular Fortnite creator and member of FaZe Clan. In 2019, Jarvis uploaded videos showing himself using aimbot software in Fortnite. The videos were not simply suspicious gameplay, the cheat was visibly demonstrated. Epic Games responded by issuing Jarvis a lifetime ban
From Fortnite. Jarvis later posted an emotional apology and said he had used the aimbot in solo and playground videos and claimed he had never used it in a competitive game mode. But Epic's punishment was still permanent. And that's what makes this case so crazy. Jarvis didn't get exposed because an anti-cheat system secretly detected him during a tournament.
He basically recorded the evidence himself. His own content became the evidence that led to one of the most famous Fortnite bans ever. And that brings us to the biggest lesson from all 5 cases. Cheating in gaming isn't just about winning one extra match. In competitive gaming, your reputation is part of your career. A player can spend years building trust with fans, teammates, organizations, and tournament organizers. But one cheating scandal can destroy that trust almost instantly. And the technology keeps getting better. Anti-cheat systems can detect suspicious software, tournament admins can inspect machines, investigators can analyze replays, and sometimes the players themselves accidentally provide the evidence. So whether it's a traditional aimbot, a VAC detection, cheating software discovered at a LAN, or an exploit that gives an unfair competitive advantage, the lesson is the same. If you need to cheat to win,
eventually the win won't matter anymore. These 5 cases became famous not because they were the best gamers in the world, but because their careers became part of gaming history for completely different reasons. Which case shocked you the most? Jarvis, Forsaken, KQLY, Emilio, or HUNDEN? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy gaming stories, scandals, hidden details, and the craziest moments in gaming history, subscribe, because there are a lot more stories like these coming. Play fair, play smart, and I'll see you in the next video.